Okay, I think it is clear now. Yes. So this is the H parameter equivalent circuit, and across RL we will be finding out the output voltage. And R1 and R2 will come here, and R1 parallel to R2 is very large compared to HIE, so I'm going to ignore that. So in the final simplified H parameter equivalent circuit, here you will be having R1 parallel to R2. You call it as RB, and I am not having that RB here. I must. Okay, so R1 parallel to R2 is very large. Okay, R1 parallel to R2 is very large, so I am going to ignore that in my equivalent circuit. So I am going to have only HIE in my circuit. Okay, so please understand we are making this simplification to make the derivation simpler. And whatever we are neglecting or whatever we are ignoring those components, they are going to have very little effect on the circuit. Okay, so this is the final circuit. I have V in. V in is actually what is going into the transistor, and Vs is provided by the source. And I measure the output voltage across RL. RL is the collector resistance, and you have RE parallel to CE. Now it is very simple. So we have written the formula for voltage gain, output voltage by input voltage, V naught by Vs. So first to find out V naught. See, V naught is measured across RL. So V naught is always, I told you, it is measured in this polarity. Plus minus is like this. So always plus is at the top and minus at the bottom. But see how the current is flowing. Current is flowing from bottom to top. So plus minus is like this. So I have to have put a minus sign. See, it is HFE IB. It is given wrongly. It is HFE into IB. The current flowing through RL is HFE into IB. So V naught equal to minus HFE IB into RL. Is this clear? So V naught equal to minus HFE IB into RL. And minus sign is coming because the current direction polarity how we measure are going to be different. And I have to find out what is IB. And see the input side. This total current IB is given by Vs by Rs plus HIE. The total current is the total voltage of the input is Vs. The total resistance in the path is Rs plus HIE. So the input side I have Rs plus HIE. The total resistance is Rs plus HIE. So IB equal to Vs divided by Rs plus HIE. That is what we are given here. And instead of HIE, I am taking RI. RI is the input resistance of my circuit. So I measure this input resistance here, input impedance here. Okay. When this RE is not there, it will be IB will be equal to Vs divided by Rs plus HIE. But since this RE is included, you cannot add HIE alone. You have to add the input impedance of the circuit. Okay, IB is flowing from the source to the transistor. So transistor will naturally have some input impedance given by Ri. So the base current will be equal to Ohm's law. From Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R. So IB is equal to Vs by Rs plus Ri. That is what is given.